Yo tomé la decisión por mi comunidad, porque los niños, los del colegio, era muy necesario acá en la comunidad.
La forma que tiene el sol les da curiosidad. A todos los que pasan por aquí, ya sea de afuera, visitantes, personas de otros lugares, o sea, siempre miran. A veces hasta llegan a la puerta y preguntan como que, ¿qué es eso? O sea, porque es algo tan diferente.
My name is Sanjay Fernandez. I am the founder of SOLE Colombia Foundation. We are a team of enthusiasts who work to scale the SOLE methodology throughout the country and, well, hopefully the world. SOLE stands for a self-organized learning environment. A self-organized learning environment is a physical space where you have people, less computers than people with internet connection, and big questions. And what people do is self-organize to find the answers to the questions with the support of the internet and their peers. There are no teachers, nobody's teaching, and basically it's a process in which learning emerges through the use of the internet and computers and groups.
SOLE para mí es aprender a aprender juntos utilizando internet. Y es el lugar donde preguntar todo se vale.
SOLE Lab es un punto de aprendizaje autónomo, es donde no tenemos reglas, pero con mucha cortesía, sentirnos libres de poder expresarnos lo que encontramos o queremos transmitir o queremos averiguar. El SOLE Lab es el punto de socialización con las demás personas y conocernos, compartir, intercambio de culturas.
Back in 2015, we started scaling the SOLE methodology throughout the country with the government. And with the Ministry of ICTs, they had set up these internet kiosks in rural areas, which was very interesting because it was a very interesting project to get people to know what the internet was and what it was for. So we had started thinking about the SOLE Lab as a solution for all these communities who do not have a public space with internet, to see if they could self-organize, they could self-manage a space created by themselves and hold by themselves. And Elaine, who had been one of our star ambassadors, he had done a lot of work with his community around using technology to preserve their culture. He ended up without a kiosk and he couldn't continue doing SOLE sessions. And that is when we realized this is a community which is already self-organizing to learn stuff, but they do need a decent space to do this, and that's how it came about, to work with them to try and create the space in a self-organized manner, in a way which was not dependent on government, which was not dependent on the state, and which would allow them to be able to self-manage the space on their own for as long as they wanted to.
La importancia del internet para las comunidades es que es una manera de vincularse y que ellos mismos sean quienes cuenten su historia al mundo a través de internet. Y cuando no somos los de afuera los que contamos la historia de alguien, me parece muchísimo más lindo que ellos mismos lo puedan hacer de propia voz.
The SOLE Lab is our version of what the library of the future would be like. We came in contact with the Internet Society Foundation, and that's when the BOLT grant came out. And the BOLT grant really gave us an opportunity to do something that no other funder that we've ever seen or looked for had ever given us, and it was this opportunity to experiment and to create a prototype and to test it. And we wanted to test the SOLE Lab as a way of enhancing people's opportunity to connect to the internet. But what's interesting is not only giving the internet connection, but giving a reason to use the internet connection, which is to answer questions, to answer big questions, interesting questions. That's when the Internet Society Foundation gave us the support, and we were like, this is so cool.
Que siento ¿cómo se dice? Alegría, felicidad, ¿no? O sea, no sé qué siento yo al ver mi comunidad que están ahí, que a veces el domo se llena y yo siento la bulla de los niños que están sentados haciendo la tarea en los portátiles. Llegan madres también a sentarse ahí y papás que saben manejar también. Y para mí eso es una felicidad que no sé cómo decírtelo, porque...
To be honest, I'm always surprised with every soul session I make. And I've been doing this for 9 years now, and every time there is something new. Every time you realize people's curiosity has always been there. It's just that nobody's given them kind of the permission to let it grow and do whatever they can with it. And I think that when we do a soul and we say, yeah, you don't have to ask for permission, just go ahead and do it, people start doing things which they themselves would never imagine themselves doing. And I think that's the most amazing thing that I could ever feel.